I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this young man.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh, caught him flush with the head kick.
What a kick by this young man. He does a great job of disguising that technique, and before you know it, boom, he lands.
Nice defense there, huge block. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Lee. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Oh, nice knee to the body, very nice.
He understands that doing the body work will pay dividends the longer the fight goes.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
You gotta check these low leg kicks. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
Wow, what a kick! Oh!
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
And he landed the right hand there. He is all about that left kick to the body.
Big leg kick lands. Nice punch lands.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on.
Went for the inside leg kick. Lands flush with that right hand. Just unable to quite find that range. Back and forth we go. Got clipped with the right hand.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just going to be one head snapping back.
It's going to be boxers going back and watching this guy and going, wow, this is what a jab is supposed to look like. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Counter jab, snaps the head back. That'll get his attention. Punch coming, it's blocked. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
great punch, landing with so much power.
Stay strong. You can't break your will.
Able to check that kick as well. Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
Caught that. Now there's danger in that too. You start reaching out to catch that kick. Here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lee.
Give me some head movement now.
10 seconds to go in the round. Try to establish that jab. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent, and as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's giving his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way. Big kick lands. Caught that kick there.
Oh, a huge block there. Oh, do you believe that another head kick lands? Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
I mean, it's going to be the end of the fight. It's very surprising that he's even standing upright after taking such a bad shot. Ooh, head kick lands, is hurt.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Keep your hands up. It's okay. Let's go. 1-2 high kick.
Right punches there.
Big kick lands.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Right kick.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Ooh, what a punch.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Come on, you got a little more. Come on.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Just misses with the jab there.
Hey.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Just out of range with that right hook. Misses with that punch.
Set up the punches.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that side kick.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, nice combination of kicks once again.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Punch is blocked. to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you got to make sure you don't eat too many more of those.
You cannot eat too many. You got to get the elbow to the side, because otherwise he's going to land one that's going to shut everything down.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop him. John, stop him. What a punch.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Get that underhook.
Nice punch by Lee.
Let those hands go.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, like the thought there, good attempt at a counter. Ultimately, it's no good.
Head kick lands. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Goes back to that left kick once again.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Great punch.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Lunges forward with a left there. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Lee. Oh, it's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. Oh, that's a good right hand. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Good punch.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Unable to land the head kick there.
Beautiful body kick.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Oh, high amplitude head kick. We got to fight, folks. Oh, he lands it. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hit very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Spinning back fist.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Don't stop.
Nice punch lands over the top. Nice right hand.
Hands high, hands high.
Just missing on the high kick there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Let's attack that lead leg.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Big punch from the clinch. Big kick. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Thus far, how's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Nice straight punch.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Liver kick, if you take liver kick, it's going to shut your body off.
Put your hands up, let's go.
Big kick.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Well, he's got to be on top of the world after this performance here tonight as we come down the stretch. And this one, from a cardio standpoint, this is as conditioned as he has ever arrived in the ring.
I mean, he looks fantastic tonight. It's one of those nights where everything went right. He got to fight where he's comfortable, and he's dictated the exchanges to where he can really conserve that cardio. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Oh, big head kick lands.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Let's go. Come on.
All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent said he was ready for it, but doesn't appear to be.
You're not ready until you're in there. You can watch all the film you want. You can spar as much as you want, but until you feel a guy with a fast jab like this, you don't understand the precision of that punch. Nice head kick. Straight punch lands.
Start all over again. Protect your face.
Beautiful leg kick thrown. Oh, nice.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it hard, and now he's got hurt bad. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
And he comes through with a big knee.
Good punch lands. Big body kick lands.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Just a slip there. Whiffs on the right hand. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land from anywhere.
Let's go.
Good jab.
Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fight.
Hook to the head there by Lee. There's the kick. It's blocked.
Beautiful punch. That was a thudding leg kick.
Don't give up.
Liver kick.
Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there.
Big body kick.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Looked like he might have landed there instead.
Massive good land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, he might be out.
Calm down.
That shot is blocked by Lee.
Don't wait. I need you.
Real quick leg kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, you can chalk this up to a forgettable night at the office. He is losing the fight. His cardio is essentially on empty. Might be time to pass that controller.
It's time to pass the stick. Hand it over to your homeboy, man. It's over. Tried. There's an effort, but it's over. Big leg kick land.
Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage upstairs. Pick your poison for him here as he continues to absorb damage.
Nice strike. Beautiful head kick.
Don't give up now.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Nice kick.
Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Under 3 minutes now to go round 5.
Keep your hands up.
He's out!
He got him! What a fight!
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, Exactly what he told us during Fight Week played out here on Fight Night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. During Fight Week played out here on Fight Night, he found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. And there he is after the huge knockout turn.